welcome back to my channel. In this little episode I am going to make some kind of modern forest hut or cabin. So this is like a more like still a contemporary style, because that's basically what I'm like building at this moment. And it's something that you would imagine could find in a forest. You wouldn't expect it to be there, but yet you wouldn't be surprised if you actually found it there. It's quite a cool thing. I kind of like it. It makes me think, I don't know why, but it makes me think of Canada. I don't know why, but it makes me think of Canada. Okay. Anyhow, I had quite fun building this one. This one is also basically built and inspired by a real house build or a real house plan, so which I also followed to the most part, and I'm quite happy with the result. Actually, it's quite cool. It has, in the end, it has 3 bedrooms in total. All of them are quite spacious, so they're quite nice, and has a huge veranda and or balcony. I don't know what to call it, something like that. And there's a how do you say it? Glazed in, I don't know, area that's really cool. I really like it. So yeah, that's what I built in this episode, and I'm really happy with it. I got really pleased with it, although I had some troubles finding some stuff as usual, because I'm always very indecisive to choose what should I choose, because everything that's in the house plan, of course, doesn't exist in The Sims 4, so basically you have to use whatever best option you have to choose between. But I think it turned out alright. Even the windows look somewhat similar to what the house build in the house plan actually has. So now I'm quite pleased with that. So that's really cool. I'm really happy about that. So yeah, first I went for going for this medium-sized windows, but then I changed my mind. I'm gonna go for bigger windows. I think I am. Yeah, I think I am, because I like big lights coming into the room. That gives more light. I don't know how to say it. It's just, yeah, light is good. So now I'm trying to choose what kind of window should I choose on the bottom floor, because I didn't want to go this big windows there, because I mean, even if this like supposed to be a forest cabin hut, you wouldn't like to everyone, even if the one wanderer in this forest would be able to look into the room just completely. So, but I turned out quite happy with the choice of windows I got in the bottom floor too. It's also custom content windows, but it turned out good. Here we go. I have troubles there because the doors were different color than the windows are, but what can I do? I mean, I wanted to go for something cool when it came to doorways, and unfortunately that was the only option I had in that manner, so I was a bit unfortunate. So trying to design the roof now. I have a nice angled roof. There we go. So I really liked the fact that it has these poles and these wooden pillars. I really like that too. It gives a nice contrast to the wooden trim, or the wooden, no, not trim, the wooden walls to the building. I really like it. It gives a really nice, I don't know the word, but it's a really nice contrast. So I'm really happy about that. So, and this original build was actually supposed to be a split level building, or a building that, you know, has on one side of the building, is because it's built in a hill, it has one side is like 1 floor and the other side is 2 floors, but unfortunately there is no hills in this game, so I couldn't really do that completely like the build was supposed to be, so I have to do my imagination and just do something else. And I think it turned out alright. I just placed some windows there instead, and I think it turned out good. So I'm quite happy with that. So, starting to do some interior right now, and I wanted to go for this bright red kitchen, just to give it some really kitschy kitchen look to it. And I'm really pleased with it. I really liked it, the colors, and when I was younger, as like an early teenager, when I was 14-year-old or 15-year-old, I always wanted to have a really this kind of think American retro kitchen or rockabilly styles. A bit similar in the colors of this kitchen. There's a really bright red and really poppy colors, and not that much of the pastel colors, but this poppy red color I really wanted, and like black and white chess colored whatever flooring. That's what I wanted to when I was younger, and so this kitchen would be basically my kind of dream when I was younger, with a bar table and everything. That was basically exactly what I wanted when I was younger. So this kitchen turned out really good. I was really happy with it. So yes, really good. So I'm gonna have a dining room here. I'm actually gonna remove the walls later on, just as it is in the house plan. It's gonna have an open space on the top floor between the dining, kitchen and living room. I just wanted to do it because I wasn't sure yet if I was going to have the same wallpaper in the whole room, or if in all the rooms, or if I just go for separate wallpapers. I actually went for the same wallpapers, so I was like, you know what, whatever. I just tear down the walls and live with it, live with the colors. So yeah, I'm starting on with the master bedroom, trying to figure out what kind of should I choose. I decided to use this bedroom set. I turned out quite happy with it. It's quite a nice color, this kind of greyish, purplish color. I kind of like it. Although it's a bit too dull for me. In my own personal taste, it's a bit too boring. I like it more plum purple. I mean, this is more like a grayed out version of plum purple, but I really like the colorful plum purple. That's what I really like. Okay, I like royal colors. Don't hate, don't judge, okay? Purple, as the colors maybe is also called purple. I don't know. So, yeah, just arranging around some carpets. I really like to have, you know, when you step out of the bed in the early mornings, to step out on a soft, warm carpet. It's horrible. Step out of bed and feel a cold floor. It's horrible. Oof. So that's why I like putting carpets underneath beds in The Sims 4, because that's how I like it in real life. And yeah, and I finally, at last, I got a chance to use this big TV. I always wanted to use it in any of my builds, but now I finally got to be able to do that. So I'm really pleased about that. I'm really happy about it. So that turned out really cool. So I'm really happy about it. And then I really one thing I'd really wish for is more IKEA-like custom content, because that's something I really do like. I kind of like that little fence that I used there to disintegrate the stairs. I think it turned out quite cool. That little glass fence is quite cool. But the computer desk here, and the chair, of course. So basically in that living room I went for like kind of greenish colors. Yeah, I think it turned out alright. Deciding if I should use another carpet, but I was like, oh, I can't find any better colors. Let's go for this one. And choose them in black color. It's all this big like bookshelves, and there's big shelves, but I think they take too much space for my taste, so I have a hard time using any of those. Here we go, I removed the walls and just made some half walls, just like in the house plan. I think it is, that's what it means in house plan, that is supposed to be half walls there, and I think it turned out alright. Actually gonna put some nice green like bushes like there towards that wall where the stairs is, just to give it some more green. I think it turned out cool, really cool. I really liked it. So now I'm just continuing on the living room right here, trying to figure out what should I use as a sideboard or underneath the computer, TV screen. Just the storage spaces and stuff. Well, not really storage spaces, but just some more stuff, because it looked so empty underneath the TV otherwise. So that's why I feel like I need to have something there. There we go. Now I'm gonna work on the outside areas, like the big balcony or veranda, what to call it. and the glassed in area, like the launch area. I think I'm really happy about the launch area. I really am. Turned out great. I really wish I could sit there and just nice evenings, sit there, drink some wine, talk with some friends. It's just like something you would do on a really nice summer evening. It looks really cool. Like when it's too cold to sit outside, but you still want to enjoy the views of outside, and so this big glassed in area looks awesome. I really like it. This build actually should maybe be moved into that what's it called? That area in Granite Falls. This build was actually more fitting in Granite Falls maybe. But well, I figured I thought of that maybe a bit too late. Maybe I can save it and re-upload it, but whatever. Or move the building to Granite Falls later on. But I'm really happy with this build. It turned out really great. So now I'm starting on finishing off the bottom floor, and I was first using this bedroom set, or whatever to call it, but I couldn't find any fitting other furnitures like dressoirs or night tables fitting to it, so I was like, fuck it, I'd do something else, but still gonna go with this bright blue color because I think it turned out alright. And a TV. This is someone that's really luxurious, has both a computer and a TV in their room, so it's quite a big bedrooms. Now it's gonna make a children's room, and I think the children's room turned out amazing. Lovely, screamy colors, really splashy and nice. I'm really happy with it. So once again, I wanted to try to see if I can find some nice children's set. I just went for most of the stuff are actually from The Sims. They're actually not custom content. But the over bed hanging thingamajiggy, that thing that's with these little flags above the bed, that's actually custom content. I think it's from around The Sims, around the Sims 4 something, I think it is, if I'm not mistaken. And it's from their kind of IKEA-like set. But I think it turned alright. I'm quite happy with it. All the nice colors. Really nice and splashy. Splinky splashy. So that's really cool. So placing out children's stuff now. I had really fun decorating this room, go through the children's stuff, and because it's not that very often I really go into decorating a children's room. So this time I was really like, oh, this shelf looks cool. Put some toys in there, like decoration and showing off stuff, like maybe it's collecting cars or something else like toy-like. So that's really cool. So yeah, turned out really happy with it. All the little and when I saw that little God, what's it called? Oh, my brain just completely died. What are the little bug? I really love those little bugs. I always have. So I had to place that in that bedroom too. So I was really happy about it. So place some more lights. Here we go. And now I'm gonna do the bottom floor or the ground floor bathroom. Here we go. I moved that mirrors, LED windows a bit. So yeah. I'm sorry. Placed on some decorations. Most of this stuff I was in set, but I couldn't find everything that I needed from the same set. But most of the stuff are quite matching in the colors, and I kind of like that duo bedroom from I think it is from Veranka, and it's really cool. I really like those furnitures. So yeah, so on the bottom floor I was thinking, let's have a kind of activity room where they can do some stuff, hang out, the children, or maybe watch some TV, or play piano, or synth, or whatever that is. And play cards. This is like a cool hangout area. That's what I imagine could happen down there. This basically looks like what you can imagine would happen in a basement. I was first thinking putting all this stuff in a basement, but I was like, no, I don't want to add a basement. I'm just gonna try to keep as close to the house plan as I possibly can. And I think it turned out alright anyway. So I'm really pleased about that. I was placing another door there so you can easily exit to the outside, also from that little living room or whatever to call it. So I think it turned good. So here we go. I wasn't sure what I was going to place on the outside area down there. I was thinking first placing out the pool, but I've been using so many pools lately in my builds, so I was like, no, there was no pool in the house plan either, and didn't really fit into a forest cabin to have a pool. At least not in my imagination. Just think how much, you know, leaves and stuff would fall into the pool. It would be a horrible thing to take care after. I mean, forest is known for its trees. I was trying to build a little mini forest to the back of the little garden, just to look like it's like the edge of the forest, or maybe in a open space inside the forest. I think it turned out right. So yeah, placing out some vegetation, and yeah, and I was gonna maybe a little bit of a garden here. So it's placing out some flowers in a nice arrangement, and I was really happy about that, how it turned out with the flowers. Using a lot of different flowers, with beautiful colors. It's just beautiful. I really liked how it turned out. So just stashing a lot of flowers on top of each other all the time. It's very important, just to make it more, I don't want to call it natural, but more fluent. And I think it turned out really good. So as you can see, also this build also has a parking garage. I don't know if you have maybe a good road to the forest cabin. Let's hope they do. But at least it has some storage space for the cars, and maybe for something else too. It's quite a big area they had there. So I think it's turned out good. And yeah, just now I'm just starting with the decoration of the house. Not the interior, also not doing the interior, but what I mean is like basic decoration, placing out flowers and placing out more paintings and that such things, and carpets, and do some finishing touches. There you can see the little like bushes I placed there by the stairs. I think it turned out really good. I'm really happy about this. And as per usual also, as Scooter mentioned, this house is also available for download on the gallery, so if you want it, it's free for taking. So just search my YouTube username in the gallery, and you should be able to find, just remember to tick in the mods option, because I have used mods in most, or almost, or I would actually say all of my buildings, so otherwise you wouldn't find these buildings I made. But if you tick it in, you should be able to find the builds I made and be able to download it into your game. However, if it seems like you don't have the same custom content as I do, the areas where the custom content would have been in will appear empty, or I'm not too sure if it's going to be replaced by an in-game item, like if a bookshelf gets replaced by another bookshelf. That I don't know, but I would imagine it would rather be like it's an empty space. Like if there's custom content windows, and all the windows that is custom content used in the game will be gone, so you have to place the in-game windows or your own custom content windows instead. That's I imagine it would work like. So that's basically for the doing this or any of my builds really. And yeah. Still doing on the decoration with the carpets and stuff like that. Trying to find a nice carpet for the bottom floor, because I went for the orange color. I was like, let's go for something different. Let's go for orange, because it's really, I use orange as a color. I mean, it's a really hard color to, in my opinion at least, to work and use and be happy with. But I think it turned out right. It didn't turn out too much orange in the end, I hope. So now, wallpapering. Yay! Time for some wallpapers. So, yeah. Trying to use some nice colors that's fitting. Usually I do sort by colors when it comes to that, just to make it a bit easier. So, in the bottom floor I made this really stripy wallpaper using 2 walls. It's really scream colors, so you can't use on the whole walls, otherwise it'd be completely... your eyes would basically pop out of your head. So, well, I was really pleased with how the build turned out and everything. And I really love like this turquoise color, this dark green bluish turquoise that's had in the bathroom up top in the top floor. I really love that color. Do they call it petrol maybe? I don't know, petrol blue? I don't know. It's a really lovely color and I really like it. So I'm really happy with that. So yeah. Placing up the flooring now. I think it turned out quite alright actually. Now it's time for the lamps. So trying to find something. I've found some new custom content lamps that I started to like. And I also added some more custom content creators into the mods list that I have of the list of mod creators that I have that I'm using mods of in my game. So check that out. And if I have some of the custom content creators that I've forgotten about, please send me a message and I'll add them into the list too. I don't want anyone to be forgotten for their artistry work, which I think is great. I love custom content in The Sims. I always have in all the Sims games in the series. So I really think that the people who has done their stuff and has done a good job should really deserve to be mentioned for their artistry. So that's really good. So now wallpaper. I was really fond of this little dotted wallpaper we used in the living room. It was really cute. I really like it. And I always wanted to use them in one of builds, and I finally found an opportunity to do it. So, still working with placing up lights in the house and in the outside of the house. And yeah, quite pleased to be fair. Placing up some lights also outdoors just to give it some bits of more light, because it would be nice to have lights when you sit outside. And now I'm basically about done with this build, just fixing the roof and fixing some other stuff, and yeah, I'm basically done. Just placing out the last little chairs and fixing out the pillars, and yeah, this is the build. I'm really happy that you can by and watch this video, and here's some photos coming up from the build, and thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.